What up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be eating myself some fried chicken. I got me some KFC over here and some KFC over here, Korean fried chicken and Kentucky fried chicken. I'm gonna be putting them to the test. I probably made the title something stupid like Kentucky fried chicken versus Korean fried chicken, but it's not really a competition. It's more of just a comparison just to see what's up. I got me an 8-piece crispy bucket over here. And this one's a little bit different. There's actually a couple of different kinds of chicken in here, which I'll show you in a minute. But this should be interesting because I've never had like American style fried chicken and Korean style fried chicken in one sitting. Both of these came out to 17 bucks, pretty much exactly. So, you know, that's pretty cool. This one's feeling a little bit heavier, but I do like the bucket aspect of this KFC. It's something classic about it. I don't really eat that much fried chicken, and I haven't had KFC for a long minute. I got this from a place called BBQ Chicken. This has nothing to do with barbecue sauce or BBQ anything. It just, that's what the name of the place. And I believe this is like, according to some source on the internet, this is the #1 chicken joint in Korea based on number of locations. So, you know, some of you are probably thinking like, how can you just categorize all types of Korean fried chicken with just one place? Well, what am I supposed to do? Get every single place, you know? So I went with the #1 spot. Let's just get into it here. Open up this bucket of KFC. A classic. I love the bucket. And so a lot of people I know hate on KFC pretty hard, saying it's falling off. You know, saying it's garbage, saying that Popeyes is way better. Looking good though. Let's see, how do you... So here is the Korean fried chicken. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's only like half fried chicken, half some kind of sauce. Well, you're kind of right, but here in Korea, it kind of goes hand in hand. Like when you say fried chicken in Korea, it's not just like literally sauceless fried chicken. And I think a lot of times, you know, when you think of Korean chicken, you're thinking of this sauce that's on this chicken right here. This is called yangnyeom sauce, which is, it's kind of like a sweet, kind of Asian Korean zing type of sauce. Hopefully this is a decent little presentation. And let's just get into it after I take this quick little thumbnail picture. All right, I'm gonna start with the KFC. Sorry you can't see this very well, but I wanna keep it in the bucket just because I love picking chicken out of a bucket. Start with the leg. Let's compare them. This one on this Korean leg looks a little bit, the Korean fried chicken leg looks a little bit darker, looks a little bit more golden, I'll say. Looks a little bit better, to be honest. That's just in my opinion. So, let's see. Nothing wrong with that. Anyone who's hating on KFC, I mean, hey, that's your right. You can do that, but it's home style for sure. There's something, those herbs and spices, there's something about it. I feel like this one's a little bit bigger than this one. It's juicy. Not the crispiest. Look, based on the color here, I would have left this in for another minute. Let's go ahead and try this one out. Interesting. That is very interesting. By the way, I should mention that I think I've had this place before years and years, like 6 years ago. I can't even confirm it. I might never have had this before, but it's really popular, super popular. Everyone loves it. I don't know why I haven't had it. Right off the bat, there's just a lot of differences, I would say. I'm gonna go in for another bite of each chicken here. This one for this piece. That is a very juicy piece of meat, right? Chicken meat right here. Flavorful. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these huge like pieces of just fried batter. I mean, it's delicious, but I just feel like I'm just eating too much grease. I mean, super juicy, delectable, flavorful, super flavorful as well. I'm gonna go in for this piece. It's a Korean one. It's tough. That's super tough, man. All right, let's get into some comparisons. Both solid pieces of fried chicken. You probably had KFC before. You probably know what it's on. Herbs and spices, much more flavorful in my opinion. And like I said, this shouldn't represent all Korean fried chicken, but I've had a lot of different other places here in Korea, and it's, you know, it's not far off. I would say that this is more flavorful. KFC, more flavorful because of all those herbs and spices. Not saying this is not flavorful, but definitely not as flavorful. This one arrived 5 minutes earlier, but it's still fresher. It's still hotter. It's much hotter than this. Seems fresher than this. Seems crispier than this. So even though this was sitting waiting for 5 minutes before this one KFC even arrived, the Korean one held up better, or maybe they just sent it to me fresher. Maybe this was sitting out. I don't know. But I would say that the crispiness, I got the crispy bucket. This is crispier, in my opinion. Fresher, crispier, KFC more flavorful. More flavorful and honestly a better flavor. Let's see. Yeah, to me, that is a better flavor. You know, this is almost too mild. And hey, if that's what you're looking for, then this might be right up your alley. Like I said, though, when you say, you know, Korean style chicken, Korean style fried chicken, you're not really even talking about this. I mean, this is always available anywhere you go here in Korea, any chicken place you go to. But it's really about the sauces, to be fair. It's like going to Buffalo Wild Wings and just getting like plain sauceless wings, which I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I'm sure they'd be okay, but it's all about the sauces, and that's how it kind of is here. If you've ever heard of Korean style chicken, you've probably heard of this sauce, excuse me, right here. This Yangnyeom sauce. Not sure if this is focusing. I am trying to shoot this video in 4K. I'll probably downscale it to 1080 in editing, but I just want to test it out. So I shouldn't make this video too long. I didn't plan on it. I was going to keep it more as like a taste test, or else it might kill my computer. But let's go in for this. Okay. See, I mean, it's almost like comparing apples to oranges here. Because this is coated with sauce. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's not even really the same thing. I just thought I had to do it because you can't talk about Korean chicken without talking about this right here. So I thought I had to do it. It's sweet, but not like sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mild sweetness. Not spicy, although it might look spicy, not spicy. You can get a spicy version if you want to, but this is the standard. Also, I should mention one more thing. This is going to be a thorough video for anyone who's curious about Korean chicken. Maybe too much talking, not enough eating, but... So I feel like in America, when you're eating fried chicken, it's all about the sides, or at least a big part of it is the sides. You got to get the mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, maybe some greens if you want to be a little bit more healthy, coleslaw, biscuits, white bread. That's a good side. Without some of those sides, it's almost like, what are you doing? Not like that in Korea at all. In Korea, you need two sides. Those are pickled radishes, cut up in small bite-sized pieces, and beer. I would almost kind of compare fried chicken in Korea to like wings in America. You know, like you go out for wings and beer or whatever. And same in, like with this, you go out and you got to drink beer with it. They don't really mess with any other sides, maybe fries or something, but it's not like, it's definitely not, like not how it is in where I'm from, at least. So that's one of the differences. Like I said, I'm just trying to compare and contrast these a little bit. I should give some kind of final thoughts though. I'll eat one more of these just because they're here. You know what, I take that back. These are almost like sweet. I'm gonna take it back. Overall, if some of you guys want to look at it as a competition, then I'll name a winner. I gotta go with it. I got to. And I think any of you guys who really are down or all about the home style, like me, you pick KFC as well. I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like this is probably like what Mexican people think about Taco Bell, or Chinese people think about Panda Express, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's racist, but that's how I'd be thinking about it. I know there's probably gonna be a lot of people in the comments saying some crazy stuff, oh, that's not a fair test, and things along those lines, but you know, it is what it is. I just kind of wanted to talk about and show you guys some, you know, some of the differences and similarities to Korean fried chicken and Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's it. That's all. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for now. I'm about to skate out of here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.